Yo, what's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. New Nekroz support, kinda surprising, but it's like a new level 4 effect monster. It's a water, so that's somewhat important for like Bahamut Shark and the Totally Awesome featuring Instant Fusion and you know the regular shenanigans, but she has two separate effects. Her first effect could have been much better, is that when she's on the field, you can like reveal any number of Nekroz cards in your hand and then increase or decrease her level with the same amount of cards you revealed. So, okay, maybe you can work, make it level 5, makes it much more easier to summon Trishla, for example, but still, the fact that you have to have her on the field for her to activate her effect, if it was a hand effect, that would have been a bit better, right? And then the second effect is when she's tributed for like a ritual summon, you can search any Nekroz monster from your deck and add it to your hand. That's good, right? But nope, the Konami decided to give it like a big nuke, a big extra rule that it prevents searching a ritual Nekroz monster. So you can like pretty much search Dance Princess here, or Priestess for example, the Sorcerer I mean, and yeah, that's it. Shurit is banned, and without Shurit, Nekroz isn't really going to do anything in today's format, and Dimensional Barrier is of course still a card as well, but let's see a few example duels. Alright, first game, playtesting against like the current top tier format, and the current build, the current Nekroz build is like with Gigabyte as well, you know, because of Totally Awesome, but I'm not really sure about that. It's cool, it's nifty, but you know the big weaknesses of Nekroz. First of all, Dimensional Barrier, as you see here, it sets you back like one whole turn, and in today's format, it's such a fast format, you get like OTK out of nowhere. So again, if your opponent has something like Dimensional Barrier, you could bypass that maybe with Exceeds. Well, if your opponent called Ritual Summon, that is, so you can bypass that with Exceeds summoning, but still, that's not really too optimal. The fact that you can't get your plays go through just because of one card like Dimensional Barrier is such a big weakness of Nekroz, and yeah, Shurit, no Shurit, and that's also something too big that Nekroz can't really overcome. So, good play on my opponent's part, going for Rhapsody and banishing two monsters, so I can't banish anything with Valkyrus. But I get to start now. Normal summon the Searcher, get the Search, eventually go for Valkyrus. I think this is... I'm honest, I think the only advantage of this new card Ariel is that you can like tribute it with your Valkyrus to get a draw and the search on top of that, search like your Sorcerer and go from there. Well yeah, you tributed Ariel for the ritual summon, searched out the Sorcerer, and then tribute Sorcerer for Valkyrus. Well, you know the shenanigans, but outside of that, I'm not really sure that this card has a place in Nekroz. I don't think so. I think I want to just change my build, like use the Kaijus as well. I think one of the duels, the last duel, if I'm not mistaken, featuring the Kaiju, features the Kaijus over the Gigabyte engine. I think that's much better, since in today's format with ABC featuring ABC Dragon Buster and yes, Zodiacs that are coming out soon, you know, Dransia and the field as well, having that slumber, that Kaiju dream, that Kaiju slumber is so good. And on top of that, Kaijus are like extra beat sticks, so again, something to somewhat overcome Dimensional Barrier. But yeah, anyway, this is like one of the best field sys I can pump out with Bahamut Shark and Tree Toad. I believe at this point of the test tools, I was still playing 3 Totally Awesome in my extra deck, but again, I'm probably going to change the build to Kaijus. Anyway, go for Dance Princess indeed, just in case of Dimensional Barrier. Well, if he would have had it, he would have activated it earlier, right? Anyway, Eidolon featuring Wind Witches, and yeah, sadly the opponent gets a start here, so he's able to go for the Crystal Wing. But you see here in his hand, he's also able to pair it up with both Solemn Strike and yeah, Dimensional Barrier. Okay, I do have Twin Twister to pop both back rows, but then he reveals a Dimensional Barrier, so that's kinda game over, right? Maybe I would have been able, if it was like a warning or another strike, would have been able to get yeah, normal summon the Searcher. You probably might have negated it, followed up with Instant Fusion. Well, you know the deal. But still, his Crystal Wing was kinda invincible. Next game I got to start. Run into Maxi, also a nice weakness of Nekroz here. The hand traps in today's format, like yeah, Ghost Ogre for example, but mainly Maxi. Just too good. Eventually go for Clauselus as well against, because I knew I was playing against the Eidolons, and but still it's because of Vanity's Emptiness here that I'm in a very good position, since this deck, this Eidolon Eidolon artifact deck, has like zero rarely any out to Vanity's Emptiness, and yeah, especially with Valkyries in hand, I can protect my board from being destroyed by battle, that is, and he does get a Surge, but it's not going to matter too much. Again, thanks to Vanity's Emptiness, I'm able to win this one. Use Unicorn to get back the Sorcerer, an extra beat stick on the field, and just attack for a game. So last game, yeah, I think I get to start. So normal summon the Mind You to get a Surge, Clauselus and Bjorn like already in hand. Okay, that's good. Search out the Unicorn. Yeah, you know the standard shenanigans of Nekroz. And I believe at this point of the video, I didn't know that my opponent was playing Zodiac Beast indeed. So I went for Bahamut Shark, eventually for Tree Toad, and I think I just wanted to end it there. I think so. But anyway, he goes for Invoker, and yeah, eventually the Bahamut Shark also got Ghost Ogre as well. But yeah, this is definitely one of the advantages of the deck. You know, Totally Awesome gets back one of your waters, so getting back something like a Unicorn or Burial Neck, this is definitely one of the advantages this deck has. But again, I believe a more Kaiju-oriented build with Slumber, for example, yeah, Kaiju Dream, Kaiju Slumber is, I believe, much better. It just has more options, and it's more aggressive as well, and it can bypass Dimensional Barrier much more easy, yeah, much easier in comparison with this build. And yeah, Maxi, again. Normal summon the searchers, I believe search, yeah, for Trishla indeed. Well, yeah, I do have Unicorn on my side of the field, so no, yeah, MVP against Zodiac Beast, right, since no extra deck monsters, but probably just should have searched my Valkyries, but in the end it's not going to matter too much. Okay, he gets an extra draw, but again, Unicorn survives, draw into a useless Twin Twister, deals some nice damage. Set the Twin Twister, and now I'm just, yeah, eventually he's just going to scoop it up. Maybe should have, yeah, went for the draw engine, but again, the threat of Dimensional Barrier is still very real. Or Strike, but again, this is currently my build, so feel free to leave suggestions. But again, I'm probably going to drop the Gigabytes and probably the back row to add in the Kaiju engine, and you know, the extra deck with the rank 9 and the rank 8, 38 Titanic Galaxy should also, yeah, is probably also going in for the main deck. But the new card Ariel isn't really too great. We don't have Shurit, and Shurit is like the best target for this card to search out. But okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.